Hey guys, welcome to episode 16 of my Utah Jazz My GM Mode series on NBA 2K14. And in this episode, we'll be going up against the Golden State Warriors, and their team has stayed the same pretty much. They still have Stephon Curry, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Harrison Barnes, and Festus Ezeli, and they also have Aaron Gordon coming off the bench. So this team is still very talented. And after this game, I kind of realized that I will be going with a new lineup, because I realized in the beginning of the game, Gary Harris was causing a lot of turnovers, like he was turning the ball over a lot. So I did take him out. I moved Victor Oladipo to the 2 and put Joe Green in at the 3. And ever since we did that, we were doing really well offensively and defensively. And then when I brought in Gary Harris, like later in the first quarter, he was doing very well himself. So I realized that I'm gonna start Joe Green at the 3 and Victor Oladipo at the 2. And then Gary Harris will be the 6th man coming off the bench just to see how it is. And if it doesn't work out, I'll put Gary Harris back in the starting lineup. And you can see the first quarter is coming to a close. Jordan Crawford, another young talented guy they have on this team, gets a nice basket to go. And that looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to be down by 5. And yeah, this video kind of will be short because it was a blowout. I'll spoil it right now. But it's kind of the unexpected team gets the blowout since we're down by 7 right now. But LaMarcus Aldridge makes a nice post move fadeaway and cut the deficit to 5. So yeah, so there'll be a cut in like the fourth quarter from like the 8-minute mark to the end of the game, because it was a blowout and it really wasn't worth watching. So I saved you guys your time. So we're down by 4 here, but Jason Terry makes a step back 3 right in Klay Thompson's face. And yeah, so now we're down by 1, 46-45. Gary Harris is driving. He finds Brandon Bass, who hits the nice elbow jump shot to make it a 47-46 ball game. And the NBA playoffs, since the Golden State Warriors are in it, have been very exciting this year. The Golden State Warrior and the LA Clippers series have been very good. And also the Dallas Maverick, San Antonio Spurs, and the Memphis Grizzlies OKC series have been phenomenal. And the Hawks on the eastern side have been putting up a fight with the Pacers. At the time of this video, they are up series 3-2. They blew them out last night. And today's the 29th, and they might win. And I think that will be one of the first times a 8 seed has ever been a first seed. So the second quarter is kind of winding down. Lamar Odom gets a steal. He finds Victor Oladipo, who does slam it home. So now we're up by 8. And like I said, the blowout, there was a blowout, and it looks like it's starting to come on. We're up by 8 at this point. You can see the Kia Slam Cam replay of Victor Oladipo dunking right there. So now we're in the third quarter now. We're going to jump into the third quarter. Klay Thompson's going to turn it over. Jason Terry picks it up, and we're up by 8 at this point. Jason Terry finds Joe Green for 3, and it is good. And now we're going to be up by 11 at this point. He's got 10 points, and he's perfect from the field. Now Derek Favors pump fakes, and he slams it home right over Festus Ezeli. That's his 4th foul, but what a dunk right there by Derek Favors. Derek Favors did have a great game himself. He ended the game with 16 points and went 5 for 6 on the field. He had a very well-rounded game. Now we're up by 16. Yeah, like I said, there's a blowout. So Patrick Mills is driving. He's going to look for, and he finds Derek Favors, who's going to drive. He finds LaMarcus Aldridge, who's going to pump fake and get the nice inside shot to go. So at this point, we're up by 18. Very surprising lead for us. And the playoffs are almost coming, and we are pretty much 15 games under 500. Once again, another disappointing season. But I think next year will be the year we make a run into the playoffs if we don't somehow make it into it this year, because we would need a miracle to make it in this year. So yeah, I think it'll cut right now. We're up by 22, so yeah, we're gonna end up winning by 16. 113 to 129 is your final score. We do win it at home. It was a very surprising win, and I believe we had 6 or 7 people in double digits. And you didn't get to see it, but Joel Embiid, I didn't get to show his highlights, but he did very good in this game too. And here you could see Derek Favors talking with Doris Burke, and you could see his stats. He had, he had 16 points, 5 for 6 on the field, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. The duo between him and LaMarcus Aldridge has been much better and much more effective than him and Chris Bosh. So, yep, the interview's coming to an end, if that matters at all. So, yeah, I was going to show you the stats, and I'll get out of here. LaMarcus Aldridge was our leading scorer with 24 points. Derek Favors had 16. Gary Harris went 4 for 6 from 3, and he had 14 points. And that'll be it for the video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.